What's going on, everybody? Last couple weeks been kind of crazy. Uh, we got the election coming up, and or going the electoral track meet going, and we got President Obama doing his last few city tours, I guess you could say. But the thing that really really didn't surprise me, but really turned me for a loop was this transgender going to the bathroom thing. I have a 12-year-old daughter. I already didn't like her. I don't really like her going to the public bathroom by herself because you never know what's or who's in that bathroom. Uh, when they're in there. Um, I usually stand outside the bathroom when she goes. If I'm, just me and her or whatever, I stand outside the bathroom, wait till she come out, and then, we go ahead and roll. Now, I'm going to be of the opinion I'm going to have to open up the door, look and see who's in there, and then, tell her go ahead and go. Be almost like a SEAL Team 6 type of situation. Because, with these trannies running around, these transformers running around, um, you have the legitimate ones, and then you have the fake ones. You have these pedophiles that's going to be in these bathrooms. Now, people can say, oh, you have small instances of that happening and whatnot, but I don't want my child to be one of the statistics, because if anything happens to my child in the bathroom and I get a chance to at least try to exact a pound of flesh from this individual, they gonna have to, you know, bring a mop to get this individual up off the floor if they touch my child. And and I knew this was coming a few years ago because California put it on the ballot. Um, Vote against gay marriage. We shot it down. It was yes or no on gay marriage. So of course we shot it down. Well, they came back and switched yes is no and no is yes on the ballot. Tried to trick people. We still shot it down. So then they went to federal court complaining. Now, if you gay, you do whatever you want to do, but theoretically gay is something you do in the house. It's a lifestyle. It's not a race. It's not a culture. Well, I guess it could be a culture, but I mean, it's a abnormal culture, but it's not a race. It's not a creed. It's not a color. It's not distinguishable by any stretch of the imagination. I am black. That's what I am. I can't be anything else. You can see it. You can hear it in my voice inflection. If you're on the phone or if you just hear me talking, you would assume that I was black. Now, unless a gay person opened their mouth, with the feminine mannerisms and voice inflection that they tried to accomplish, you would not know that a gay male was gay. Just looking at somebody, you can't really tell for the most part. You got all these down low men running around and these women having sex with can't tell that they really are gay. Even talking on Instagram yesterday, talking to this woman about Young Thug, and she said, oh, she called me stupid because she said that he's bisexual. I'm like, that's the same thing. A man have sex with a man, even if he has sex with a dumbass woman that wants to have sex with him. But if he has sex with a man, he's gay. You can't unring a bell. Put your own definition on that. But speaking about the president real quick, the thing that really bothers me is that the president went out of his way to make sure that every school in America knew how they should treat and care for these supposedly transgender children. Now, North Carolina is saying, no, we don't want to do that. Now, it goes beyond the bathroom. It goes to the locker rooms and things of that nature, because I, once again, don't want my daughter being in a locker room trying to take a shower after PE. Even though they don't do that now, but because she's in junior high school and PE is like at sixth period, and they can just go home. But you never know what'll happen. I don't want my daughter in the bathroom trying to take a shower with a boy that thinks he's a girl with his dick dangling in the shower with a bunch of girls. I not only have to think of my own child, but I have to think of the whole situation. Same thing with a girl. If a girl goes in the locker room thinking that she's a boy with titties out and everything, she can try to bind them up in her clothes. But as soon as she got her titties out and ass out and everything in the shower with boys, because she thinks she's a boy, and some rapes happen, whose fault is that going to be? Of course it's going to be the rapist. It's like putting a gazelle in front of a lion and telling it don't eat it. Not saying that you should do it, but it's just what is going to happen. But I'm really disappointed because, well, not really disappointed, but I'm disappointed in the presidency, not the president. I'm disappointed in the presidency because they have systematically ignored black people for 7 years and some change. We haven't warranted any attention, but still, our needs, wants, and desires have been gone by the wayside. Blood is running down the streets like a flood by police, and the president gives more rights to the police. They make more laws protecting police. Black people cry, oh, Black Lives Matter. You got a gay organization called Black Lives Matter, ran by 3 lesbians that get attention from the president only because they are a gay organization fronting as a black organization. But they still don't get anything. We don't have any legislation stopping the killing of people by the police. But you can stop the world because a boy wants to wear a dress and go get dressed with little girls or use the bathroom. So I was listening to Dr. Umar talking about this situation on the radio, and he was saying how, gays need, that they have a mental disease, and at his school, they will not want to be gay because it is a societal thing pressed on children in school. I kind of agree with that because it's more nurture and not nature. You cannot be born gay. Give you an example. Out of all of the things, this is my opinion, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Out of all the things that humans can be born with, a baby bison, okay, baby zebra, just to make it easy for y'all, because some people don't know what a bison is. A baby zebra is born 2 hours. It has to be up on its feet and ready to run at a moment's notice. Why? Because them lions is coming. They might be coming. There's never know, but it had to be on its feet in 2 minutes, 2 hours, within 2 hours of birth. A human is born not knowing how to walk, how to talk, how to feed itself, how to clothe itself, how to go to the toilet, nothing. 100% dependent on someone or something else for its survival. Now, these people want you to believe out of all these things, just them 5 that I just named. Forget all those. I'm born, or they're born, with the ability to know that I like the same sex. You gotta be the stupidest person on the planet. You tell me that if there is a God is giving choices like that. Like, do you want to be able to walk, talk, think for yourself, take care of yourself and everything else right now when you're born? Or do you want to know that you like the same sex? Oh, I like the same sex. Just give me that one. That sounds a lot easier. You're an idiot. That's my opinion. Whatever. But we need. Now I bring all this up because I say this. We need leadership that is actually going to speak truth to power. And we need it right now. We need leadership that is going to do something for black people. Speak for black people in our issues. We have a lot of issues. We got homelessness. We got joblessness. We have the highest rate of incarceration in this country. We have a prison, a school to prison pipeline that they're systematically using to get kids into the system. I read something or somewhere that said basically by like 5th grade or something like that, they have Most kids have been suspended and whatever, and you can track them from being suspended in grade school all the way to prison, because they just keep them in a perpetual cycle of nothingness. Our leadership is a joke. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, they're a joke. All these internet celebrities, they're not doing anything for us, but asking us for money, making videos about ignorant shit. They're not speaking about the real issues that we have. All this money that they supposedly expound from the black community, they've created little to no jobs for the black community. Sustainable jobs. They won't speak about Jews and how they have put us in the situation that we are in. They won't speak about white supremacy. Really, they talk about it. Oh, white people are the devil, and that's cute and everything. They won't really speak about anything that's hard-hitting. We need to change that. We need real leadership. Or we at least need someone that is willing to walk the line that Malcolm and Martin did. That line usually ends at the graveyard, but we need some real men, even a woman. Not no sissified people that's just doing it just to get $1 in their pocket and some popularity. When you see your leaders taking pictures with celebrities, you got to question who the hell these people really are. If they taking more pictures with celebrities than taking pictures with politicians, or at least speaking about these politicians and trying to get people in office and saying we need to create our own political party and everything else, you need to question these people. A Facebook like is not going to get you a job. Clicking on a heart on Twitter is not going to get you justice. I'm trying to do that. I mean, I'm only one person, but I'm doing the best that I can with what I have available to me, because I want to see our people get out of this depressed state that we are in. Because I have to be black for the next 40, 50, 60 years. I would rather be in a better position than I am now. Not only for me, for my children. So that's just a few minutes of nothingness that I had to talk about. But I just feel that particular situation needs to be addressed. Black people, we need to not worry ourselves with the problems of other groups, because where were they when we were in slavery? Or when our ancestors were in slavery and Jim Crow? Well, at least slavery. They didn't enslave us because we were gay. They enslaved us because we were black. They didn't Jim Crow us because they were gay. They were gay. They Jim Crowed us and segregated us because we were black. Everybody else came because they wanted a piece of the pie. Left us the crumbs. It's time for us to bake a new pie. Eat it ourselves. Till next time. It's our time now.